Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered what actually happens behind the scene when you click a tile in SAP Fiori? Today, we are peeling back the layers of SAP Fiori Authorization and Content Model. Now, I'll be honest, at the first glance, these concepts can sound very technical and theoretical, but these are the vital building blocks for understanding SAP S/4HANA authorization concept. Think of this as a blueprint for your entire Fiori security strategy. And don't worry if it feels complex. While we are focusing on the technical terms today, we have full technical demos coming in our next video to show you exactly how this looks in a live system. Let's start with what the users interact with, tiles and target mappings. Tiles are the visual part of the Launchpad. They show the title, subtitle, info, and icons. But more importantly, they contain the semantic object and action used for intent-based navigation. However, a tile can't work alone. It needs a target mapping. This is the configuration that defines exactly which application launches when that intent, that semantic object and action is triggered. Whether you are clicking a tile, a link, or navigating between apps, the target mapping is what makes the connection happen. Next, we have catalogs. A catalog is simply a set of apps that you make available to authorize your users. SAP delivers in two specific ways. Firstly, we have technical catalogs, usually following the naming convention _tc_. Think of this as a master repository. They hold every original tile and target mapping for a specific solution area, regardless of the technology used. Crucially, technical catalogs are not intended to be assigned directly to the users. Instead, we use business catalog labeled _bc_. These are curated sample collections relevant for a specific business role. They don't contain original apps, they reference tiles and target mapping from the technical catalogs to ensure proper segregation of duty. Technically, they function the same, the distinction is just a convention to keep your system organized. Once a user is authorized for the apps, we have to decide how they appear in the screen. Historically, we used groups to define the homepage layout. However, a quick warning, as for S/4HANA 2021, groups mode is officially deprecated. They still exist for now, but they will be removed in future release. The modern standard is spaces and pages. A space is a top level unit assigned to a user based on their work profile. It holds one or more pages. These spaces sit in the navigation bar. If there are multiple pages, the users get a clean drop-down menu. If there is only one, clicking the space takes them straight to their apps. So, how do we tie all this together? Through PFCG roles. To grant access, you add the OData services and business catalog to the role menu. This gives the user start authorization for the apps. By adding spaces or groups to the same role, you define the actual layout they see on their homepage. The system then automatically determines the necessary authorization based on the catalogs. Now, let's look at the handshake that happens when an app starts. When the Launchpad opens, a specific OData service on the front-end server resolves the user's catalog and space assignment based on their PFCG roles. The user clicks a tile and the target mapping resolves the technical implementation of that app. The browser loads the app and requests dynamic data from endpoint on the front-end server. SAP Gateway then translates the request into a trusted RFC call to the backend server to pull the actual business logic and data. For legacy apps like SAP GUI or WebDynPro, the Launchpad skips the OData step and calls the backend system directly. One final technical note: when maintaining the authorization for UI5 apps, keep an eye out for the hash code based keys. These technical names are often used to store authorization default values for the non-transactional services. You will find this hash code in the transaction SU24. And that is the SAP Fiori authorization and content model. We have moved from the face of the tile to the engine of the server flow. Understanding this is vital before we jump into the system. If this breakdown helped you, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our next video where we will start our technical walkthrough in a live system. Thanks for watching.